Hello and welcome to another video, Livestream. I mean, it's a live video, so close enough. It's late, alright? It's not late, it's 8 PM. Either way, I'm not to blame because of insert reason here. How y'all doing? Doing well? Had a nice weekend? I did. I finally started editing the big video I'm working on. It's quite a doozy. It's quite long. It's gonna be about 48 minutes long. So yeah, it should be done like Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. You'll see when it comes out. Took me about 3 weeks to make. In total. It's a while. Hopefully it'll pay off. In the meantime, my most recent video is doing extremely well as well. Because it's a little over 2 weeks old. It's got 140,000 views. Which is a lot. In fact... Hang on, you might find this interesting. So take a look at this. So I made a list. That can go. I made a list of my best performing videos in the first 24 hours, first 7 days, first 30 days, and first year. And right now, the video of about the death maze is at about 140,000 views. To get into the top 10 for the 30 days, so you know, about a month, you have to get 145,000 views. Which it will easily get, of course. Because they got like 12 days left for it, and they're getting more than 5,000 a day right now. And you can see a lot of, you know, especially in these later bits, a lot of well-known videos. 12-year coaster, calculator, 45-year coaster, universe coaster. Impossible maze did really well. The overpowered coaster, which is currently my second most viewed video, nearly at 1 million. Mostly, you know, somewhat older video, 2018, 2019, which is actually quite old for my channel. And then here you actually see a lot of new ones that very well, very quickly, but then didn't have that strong continuation to them. Which is, you know, even one from 2024, lots of 2023, and only one from 2019 in the first day. Anyway, let's get started with the gayest park ever. I mean, it's basically just, you know, a bunch of gay flags and whatever. I just want to build fun colors and support people. And we're gonna do that in Build Your Six Flags Park. You know what's annoying? Twitch did not allow me to call this video building the gayest park ever. Because for some reason the word gayest is not allowed in Twitch streams, in Twitch titles. And I mean, I presume it's got something to do with trying to prevent harassment or hate streams or something like that. Because what else would it be, if I'm honest? But still, it's annoying. So I just turn it into queerest and that kind of works. What happens in the chat? Okay, it works in the chat. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't make the rules. Okay, let's make... No, this doesn't work. There's too much green in here. Too much green. Now what we need is these. I will get my ban hammer ready for any homophobia. I don't think there should be much. Might be a little bit, because, you know, there's always some annoying people, but usually my streams are very light on any kind of that stuff. Rarely happens. Now, it also rarely happens that I dedicate a stream purely to building queer flags and all that stuff. So maybe we haven't properly experimented with that yet. But yeah, that's also why I was so surprised about the massive amount of homophobia or general queerphobia on the video that I did on it. The Trinity Islands one. Because I expected some, of course. I'm not that naive, but it was amazing in a bad way how much homophobia there was in that video in the comments. And very surprising, because, as I said, you rarely see it on the streams. And I assumed the audiences to be at least somewhat similar, and in certain aspects they are, of course, but apparently most people still liked it. It's not that bad, but I guess it's only got to be 100 people out of 10,000 that watch it that are a bitch, and it's 1%. It's only 1%, but that's still 100 people. Drown guest 66. I don't know if that's a typo, but I'm gonna drown guest 66 anyway. Yeah, we're not even on guest 10, so we have a little bit. I went once to Zandvoort and there was this event from the homosexual people. From the homosexual people! Didn't remember the name, but all possible things were covered in rainbow colors. Hell yeah. Maybe a 6 or 7 track dueling coaster. Kinda like the 3 track of 3 Monkeys Park. Oh yeah, that's gonna be expensive though. Yeah, speaking of expensive and stuff, I kinda wanna... Because I like keeping money. I don't really like building moneyless parks. Even if I'm super rich, I kind of like seeing the money, making the money. But I'm gonna alter a few things. So we're gonna change this to paper ride. Oh, free park entry. Hang on. I'll just set this to 0. That makes it easier for the right price plugin. Edit, no, plugin, right price, plugin, price manager. There we go. Oh. Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. There we go, 140. Now, all these people don't want to pay it because they already paid for the park entrance, but that's their problem, not mine. Hey, thank you for the 42 months, Max. Is currently eating. You always are eating. Well, correction, you're always eating at the start of my stream. Okay, ooh, I know what to do. This is 5 tiles. Okay, that's not quite enough. We can do it on the end here. In the meantime, I'm gonna build an info kiosk there, because of course I will. I'll also build some other stalls. And we can put a toilet right there. Oh, hang on. If we do that, I just want to make this like kind of nice and symmetrical, right? Oh, yeah. I am the very concept of eating. Yes, yes you are. How about a burger stall? I like a burger stall. You can only access this burger bar if you have like a 5 meter vertical. 3 meters according to the game, but if you compare to the guest height, I think it's more than 3 meters. The other things about the thing about audience is generally that Twitch has a more mature acting viewers versus YouTube, which seems to have a lot more juvenile acting ones. At least that's the general consensus I've seen looking at the public internet metrics. Maybe it's not... I mean, that might be the case. I don't know, but it might... I think also a factor is that if you're on Twitch, then, you know, if you say right now, gays are bad, I will ban you. And it's like a very immediate thing. Don't tempt me. But if you're on YouTube, it feels more anonymous, right? Here you're in kind of direct conversation with me. But on YouTube, I made a thing, I uploaded it, and then you can comment on it. Okay, you know what we're gonna do here. Now, this might annoy some of you, but I'm gonna make this rainbow slightly different. Because what I do, you know, 6 is the standard in Roller Coaster Tycoon for a rainbow. What I do if I have 8, I put a very dark red and a very dark purple on the ends. But if I have 7, I don't want to put just one dark red or one dark purple. And not the other, so I'll just put pink on the end. Which I think kind of highlights. It's a little more involved to ban on YouTube too. It isn't. I can just click on your comment and be like hide user from channel, which is just banning. So it's not really more involved. But it is kind of, I don't know, easy to get away with, I guess. Easy to feel like you're going to get away with it. I think that's more accurate. Okay, we're gonna put some other flags in here. Pink was in the original pride flag. Ah, that's right. I think I heard about that at some point. This doesn't look that bad. I was looking at everything in salmon pink. I mean, it's because everything is in salmon pink. It kind of looks like an old sepia filter. So, yeah, I mean, it looks bad. Brabant flag. I mean, yeah, Brabant people are oppressed, aren't they? Now, what I'll do here is... Yeah, you know what? I mean, my kind of like the two that go... what's the order again? For the trans flag, is it blue on the outside or is it... I think it's pink on the outside. I'm not sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. We can drown 66 now. Good point. Oh, it's blue on the outside. Well, then I was indeed wrong. Very nice. I do like that Twitch has emojis for that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to blue then. And then we'll build our pink ones. Oh, we need a mechanic. And some furries, of course. Oh, and I'm gonna put that on this side as well, just for symmetry. I feel like these two go together really, really well. Especially my favorite to do on a roller coaster. You know, the track, you know, you have 3 colors for the track, so it's perfect for the trans flag. And then you can do a 6-car, 7-car train with a rainbow. And that works really well. You calling entertainers furry will never not be funny to me. Well then you'll like the video I'm working on. Because I do that there a bunch. There was one video where I just had it say furry everywhere. You know, hire new furry. And I hired them and it was like furry 1, furry 2. That was my densest park video. Hang on, what if I just... Six Flags gay? I don't know, but that's funny to me. By the way, I just realized I can remember the colors of the trans flag, because blue and white are too similar to be next to each other. It wouldn't look nice. Also, I just remembered that, you know, I thought I was kind of doing a thing where, you know, kind of like if you did this, hang on, I'm doing this the wrong way around. This is a Dutch flag, right? And, you know, I was kind of thinking I was doing this, kind of mirroring it on the other side. I was thinking I was doing that for the trans flag. Because I'm kind of used to using only 3 colors in, like, my coaster tracks and stuff to represent the trans colors. But then I realized, wait, no, that was a shortcut. This is what it just actually looks like. But I just kind of forgot, because I'm using that shortcut so often. That was actually the Belgian flag I had just there, because it was a Dutch flag with a French flag below it, which is just Belgium. Alright, so we got this part, the entryway kind of done. So what shall we build first? Name the park. Ooh. What shall we name it? "69 rainbow flags." Should spell that correctly. Why did I type Capo? That wasn't on purpose. The gay agenda. I mean, the gay agenda is a real thing. Like, they do want us to all adhere to the gay agenda, which is be nice to each other and accept people for who they are. This is a very good agenda to me. Alright, what shall we build first? We kind of got the entrance bit going on done right now. Why are we building a queer park? Because I want to. I was like, what shall I do? I could just kind of just do a scenario, but I've been doing that a bunch lately, and it's a bit, you know, done that. It's a bit standard, you know. Then I was like, huh. You know, I was kind of worrying a bit about it. Rainbow Racing Steeplechases. We don't have that much money at the moment. I mean, well, we can borrow up to 100k, so. But I kind of want to start with a smaller thing, just to kind of get the park started, you know? So how about we start with a nice looping coaster? I was kind of a tiny bit worried about doing this, not because of any homophobia or anything, but of people would kind of think maybe that I'm doing it too much. Because, I mean, I'm not gay. It's not like I'm trying to make people accept me here or anything. And there's, of course, if you do it too much, people may think, and you may be kind of like pandering. Which I'm not trying to do. I don't do it every stream, of course, not even close. So, you know, I thought, alright, it's fine. But it is something that I think about. I won't appreciate being pandered to. Fair enough. I think you just like the fun color. I mean, it's kind of both, right? Because I like an excuse to just build fun colors. And it's I don't have to come up with my own color schemes, basically. But I also just, you know, kind of like supporting people that need to be supported. And kind of through a coincidence, that's become the LGBT community quite a bit on my channel. I'm not feeling this. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm feeling that. That's a nice looping coaster. And fits perfectly under the station. Ooh, hang on. Look at that! Photo section inside the loop. Okay, that doesn't fit perfectly. Alright, we'll just do an ass bend. Double penetration. Of course! I mean, if we call this double penetration now, we're starting to get into territory where people say that gay people are all about sex, you know? You know, you have the kinky, the kink stuff at the Pride Parade. Which I don't think necessarily is anything wrong with, but... You know, I kind of get why people are not that much into that. This goes to double penetration. You say sorry, but, you know, I do have veto power. You know, if someone would be like, hey, name a coaster, insert terrible phrase here, and I'll be like, no. I'm super kinky, so that's correct. Fair enough for you, then, I guess. I'm not gonna veto this. Don't get me wrong. But of course I can. I'm bi and I love colors, but I'm in this weird spot where I'd love to get more rainbow colored clothes, but then people assume it's to make a statement if I wear them. When I really just like all the nice colors. Politics complicate things. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, because if I went outside right now in a rainbow sweater, people... I mean, most people won't, but some people might assume I'm gay. I mean, I'm sure plenty of people are assuming I'm gay right now because of all the... I mean, I don't do that much, but of the queer streams and stuff that I do. It's fine. I mean, it's nothing wrong with being gay, and I don't mind if people assume that of me, but... It is, you know, people will assume a lot of things, even if you just like doing fun colors. I should not forget an exit path. It's quite a cute looping coaster. So currently it's in the agender colors. It's kind of what I went with because I did that on Trinity Island with the looping coaster. I don't know if it should stay that way. I'm not particularly fond of this color scheme. We can probably do better with that. Hang on. I mean, that's a lot better. And then make the train grey with a green highlight. I mean, it doesn't really look like the flag, though. This just looks like a neon roller coaster. What shall we call this? Of course you want that kind of fiskery. It's already now. Oh, wait, was it? Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what would be a good joke? If we make this the asexual color scheme. Hang on, let me Google that flag. Okay, so it's black, grey, white, and then whatever purple you want. There we go. I know of one asexual person, not in my life, but do you guys know Jaden Animations? Slight majority of your viewers are LGBT. I mean, on one hand, I'm kind of skeptical of anything like that. On the other, because that is like extreme. On the other hand, LGBT people are more likely to... I mean, they're kind of more prevalent in the roller coaster tycoon community. They're also more likely to tune into a stream like this. And to be active. And then they're also more likely to vote, because people are more likely to vote when they are some kind of outlier, when they feel about things. And in this case, being LGBT is the outlier, right? Because it's not what's assumed to be the default. My roommate is ace. I mean, who knows? You know, I might know someone who's ace. Because other than the people who have partners, even though you can never be sure, but, you know, other than the people who have partners, I don't know people's sexuality all that well. Because why would I? Also, thank you for the 3 months, JM Slamson. What makes RCT attract LGBTQ more than other communities? I think first you will have to answer the question, what makes the rollercoaster tycoon community attract more gay people or LGBT people than average? Because I heard from Araspex, one of the devs of OpenRCT2, that it's not necessarily a rollercoaster tycoon thing, it's a rollercoaster thing in general. Just kind of the rollercoaster community apparently has a lot of LGBT folks. I had no idea, I haven't verified it or anything, but, you know, if he says it, it'll be true most likely. We're artistic. I mean, are gay people more artistic than the average person? Because that kind of feels weird to me. Like, if they are, then I think that's gotta be some kind of societal reason, right? Not any kind of inherent reason. Like, why would gay people, why would men liking men or women liking women, why would they be more creative? That makes no sense to me. I'm not just gonna build flags, you know, queer flags. I just want to build random colored stuff. Because I like colors. More gay people are artists. Yeah, but I'm kind of wondering, you know, if that is that a result because gay people are inherently more artistic, or is it because of some societal pressures that, you know, I don't know, painting is maybe seen as not as manly or something like that. The arts are more left-leaning, and more left-leaning people are more open about their sexuality. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I mean, someone said we like control and bright, and someone else said bright colors. I mean, that's also just the thing for, you know, ADHD, autism. I mean, I have autism. You know, you could see it as a reason for that too, but I don't want to just make that kind of a blanket statement. We tend to be more tuned into our feelings and feelings of others, being more empathic and self-expressive. I can see that, because, you know, if you're gay, or, you know, any kind of LGBT, then the chances are higher that you have to actually think about your sexuality, your emotions much more. I mean, I'm just straight, you know, I've had crushes on girls throughout school, you know, and that was normal, that the default, so I didn't really have to think about that. But if you're gay and you're like, ooh, I like boys, but no one else likes boys, well, the other boys don't, then maybe you think, then, you know, you have to think more about your feelings. So maybe that is a thing. Okay, what shall we do about this? Because right now there's just a single merry-go-round. Hang on, I just need list of pride flags. I just need a list of pride flags for inspiration. Got here Outright International. I've never heard of that site, but there's a good bunch of flags here. I don't like the layout of this site though. You can just I can only see one of them on my screen at once. That's not useful. I used this site before, Human Rights Campaign. There I can see a lot more on my screen at once. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the Brabant flag. We've done that joke before. Another merry-go-round on top. We could just name it top and bottom. If we actually want to go all in. A stack of merry-go-rounds. And we can't go that tall if we don't want to cheat. We can only go 3 tall. Hang on, what thing only has 3 colors? Ooh, we can make pansexual merry-go-rounds. Hang on, that's pink, yellow, blue. Oh god, this sounds... Okay, I'm gonna turn that off, otherwise it sounds terrible. So, pink. Yellow. Honestly, pink, yellow, red kind of looks nice. There we go. Can do it like that. Yeah, that'll work. Whoops, wrong path. I still don't understand what pansexual even is. Honestly, kind of same. I know it's... I mean, there's also demisexual. I mean, I know that there are things, and I know that people identify with them, so that's fine. I think what's demisexual, you need... It's kind of defined as needing a very deep emotional connection before you're attracted to someone. And pan means kind of you don't care about, yeah, gender at all. So bisexual would be like, you know, I like men, I like women, and pansexual would be man, women, intersex, you know, trans with whatever you have, you know, really doesn't give a damn. Okay, now we have this one is top, of course. I know YouTuber Evan Edinger identifies as demisexual. Kind of, he was part of the old British, I mean not British, but he's American, moved to Britain. Kind of part of the British YouTube scene for a while. And then moved to Germany. What shall we call the middle one? Switch. So kind of like a parrot in when you do like sport. Can be for whatever team. Verse. What does it stand for? Versatile? There's a bit of overlap between with bi and pan because pan means all and bi means two or more. I mean, literal definition of the word bi is two. But then again, I'm not sure how it's being used in the LGBT community. Because I don't keep up with that too much. A little bit. Hey Natty, welcome. Okay, we can make the flower beds have these colors. And yeah, we can do it like that. Whoops. Yeah, linguistically it means two, but in the context it means two or more. Yeah, that makes sense. I was being a little bit pedantic. There we go. Honestly, to make this better, I kind of should have put the entrances. Now, hang on, I'm gonna swap that. Just because it looks nice. So that it fits with where the flower beds are. We'll make this one like that. Hang on, I want to make it all nice and symmetrical and stuff. Which means I also kind of want to have one more for that. Because that means we have 5 on both sides. Oh god, this whole thing is a disaster. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll absolutely fix this. Yeah, fix it in post. Okay, the bottom merry-go-round kind of works now. So you said penis, probably. And then it's like, did you mean panic or penis? I mean panic, because you corrected yourself. But it could be both. I identify as bi because I can feel attracted to male or female. Gender doesn't tend to matter. It's about the personality and our compatibility. But I also prefer monogamous relationships. But I've also never gotten super involved in all the definitions either. It just seems the most accurate term to me. It's my 2 cents. I mean, that's basically what I feel like I've been with bi and pan. It's like, they're very similar, but they're kind of slightly different in the minutia of it, and some people identify more with one and one with the other. And I mean, I guess, you know, if we just have one of the 2 terms, you know, bisexual could just mean more than one gender, and everyone, you know, you could say, oh well, everyone will be able to identify with that, and I guess so. But on the other hand, it doesn't really hurt to have both the terms, so yeah. Now we can do this on this side as well, and then we have it symmetrical. There we go. We can open that one. We can open that one. And then it's symmetrical. Could have the top exit meet the middle exit. We could, actually. But then it would not be the same as this one, because the queue line can't do that. Looking at my axis, I'm not attracted to personalities either. I mean, not the good personalities anyway. What shall we put here? Let's see what we got. How about some fountains? Hang on, I want to raise these fountains. I'll just do this. And then do that. We don't even need to raise the ground under them. Look at that. That's nice. And some bushes. Okay, and then putting some stuff there. Dancing ladies. I mean, I kind of think that with the dancing ladies, it would be a bit too on the nose. I don't know. The innuendo. Wait, what innuendo? I'm seriously not getting this. I mean, I guess it's something with fountains and bushes and be like, ooh, balls on the penis or something like that. That wasn't what I was going for. Wasn't what I was going for. If you mean that. I just thought, ooh, fountains, nice. And honestly, I think I'm not doing a bad job here. Can this thing fit under here? No. How about that one? Yeah, that one can. Yeah, I think I might like a cool little area out of this. Like a giant face out of scenery with a big nose and with ladies on the nose. It's a bit too much work in it. Okay, we're not making a ton of money yet, but that's because I'm not building a ton of rides. Actually, a giant... Let me turn on the lights, it's getting a little bit dark. Giant, you know, like 6-tuple dueling coaster would be great for income. But also very expensive and a bit, maybe a bit much. We already got a lot of rainbows. Let's see if we can do something that involves fewer colors to make it easier on me. The color of the bisexual pride flag might not work that well because they're very close to each other, right? Ooh, how about 4 coasters in the non-binary colors? I like that. Grey, just for the people who can't figure it out yet. We're still finding out what they are. Oh, I want to research more. Actually, screw research. Ignore research status. Gay for the straights. Wait, gay. I said gay for the straights. Grey for the straights. It's a sexually confused flag, just a grey square. Okay, I'm gonna attempt a 4-way dueling coaster. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but we'll see what I end up with. I mean, for once, we're gonna need the middle stations. For one, we're gonna need the middle stations to be longer. God, they're gonna have a terrible throughput, aren't they? To the position of the entrance. It's gonna have to be all the way in the back. Alright, let's do the colors. We start with yellow. What kind of this coaster already is. It's a very bright yellow. Then we do white. Then purple. And lastly, black. We don't deserve colors, Max. The gays stole all our colors. That was the gay agenda. To steal all the colors, so that the straight people can't be cheerful and colorful anymore. Where's the enters and exit gonna be for the middle ones? Right there. Okay, I need to get one taller. You know, with two dueling coasters, it's really easy to just kind of make them duel. And you can do a lot of symmetrical stuff. With three, it's a little bit trickier. And with four, it's something I rarely ever do. I think it's been years since I did this. What's the limit of adjacent launch coasters? I mean, synchronization, it's 16, I believe. Or 18, one of the two. Conservative Christians trying to take back the rainbow is the funniest. I don't know if I've seen that. I have seen when, you know, someone tries to make something anti-gay, and then they, you know, have some quote or slogan that actually sounds either incredibly gay or incredibly accepting. Can't remember really any specifics, but there was apparently what I heard about like today or yesterday is because Russia hosted some kind of FIFA World Cup or something, right? 2010? No, it was Africa. 2005 14? I'm not sure. But they had some kind of... Oh, 2018. Some like fox or wolf thing. And they apparently, you know, want to make it not gay, because Russia. And then people immediately took to the internet and made it just, you know, drew all kind of very sexually suggestive. Okay, what I'm gonna do here... Right, no, that doesn't fit. Okay, it's gonna have to be the middle one to do the loops. Because they can loop to the side. And that will work. Oh Christ, we've almost ran out of... This spark is so small. It's really the funniest thing, right? Because, you know, if we're talking about Christians taking back the rainbow and stuff, it's like, Christ be like, love thy neighbor, love everyone. Christians be like, well... I mean, we shouldn't get too political in here, but sometimes I'm like, let's make fun of people who deserve it. Talking about Can Ham. No idea who that is. To the point that the official Russian Twitter tweeted to ask the furries to please stop. Well, that's a Barbara Streisand effect if I've ever heard of one. Okay, I think in order to have them be more well synchronized, I'm gonna need to have this on a lower hill. Because I kind of want, you know, these to go through the loops as those go through the loops, right? Okay, does that synchronize? Hang on, I'll just put... I'll make these just have, you know, I'll put it nicely, these also near the end. So they're kind of both equally terrible. Hang on, should swap those around. This is slightly better. Alright. Need synchronization on. Synchronization. Synchronization. Yeah, the problem is right now... Okay, if we just leave these off. Yeah, they'll go. Nice. Wait, they're not synchronized. I mean, close enough for the test. Okay, this the black one's a little bit too quick. Also, we do have floorless trains, which means we can have 3 trains. So I kind of want that. 4 trains? No, we'll keep that to 3. Oh, hang on, that one stays at 3. Okay, so the black one needs to be slowed down a little bit more. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, so it got a little bit higher now. I mean, this turn is not that nice. We'll be bigger on the other side. So, alright. Test. Test. Okay, perfectly synchronized. As it should be. Yeah, I think that's fine. I got voted most gay in a Discord server recently. Nice. I mean, the most gayest person alive. I mean, how do you define gayest? I mean, people say homosexuality is a spectrum, right? So maybe you could define gayest as least likely to be attracted to a woman or to have sex with a woman, you know, even be like no, even, you know, even if that's the only way to save humanity. I mean, that's just kind of selfish, to be honest. It wasn't a very serious poll. No, of course it wasn't, but it's kind of interesting to think about. Okay, now we go up here. We can make these kind of do that. Now you're assuming the gender of the person. Women can be gay too. That's true. It's kind of confusing, right? Because I mean, not necessarily confusing, but you know, the word gay is kind of used as a general word for queer, but it's also the word specifically for gay men. So that leads to a very, you know, a lot of assumptions being like, oh, you know, talking about a hypothetical gay person. That's a man, of course. Hey, thank you for the sub. Lira. So what we can do here is kind of go like that. Does that fit? Yeah, that works. Now, the downside here is that currently the middle two have a much more interesting intensity rating because they have actually two inversions. So I'll have to do something about that. Yeah, I need to be at 4.5. I always hear the response, women will be lesbian, not gay. Yeah, cause women are gay and lesbian, and men are gay and gay. Know what I mean? The first being LGBT, and the second specifying what specifically they are. So, yeah, it's a little bit confusing if you think about it like that. Okay, I want these to be aligned. So let's see, this one's aligned with the black one right now, and currently this one is 2. This S-curve will be fine. Okay, so what do we have? barrel roll. Okay, we need to build some kind of helix in, so because otherwise the black one will be way ahead. And that's not good. So the black track will need some kind of helix. Just gays, gaying gaily. That sounds a bit like the prompt I've seen from like when men write women. Like she breasted boobily down the stairs. Or something like that. You know, being like in a book. The gays gayed gaily. Next to the lake. Something like that. Straight writing gays. Is there a subreddit? I mean, there's gotta be a bunch of examples of people doing that weird, right? Writing, like, you know, things about gay people that are incredibly stereotypical, something like that. It's gotta exist. Alright, we got these lined up right now. Let's see how well synchronized they are. Oh, they actually... Yeah, but they go together, but then the black one crashes. And that doesn't really work. Oh, whoops. Well, we got the white one joining in on the fun as well. Yeah, Bad Women's Anatomy. I kind of like that subreddit. I don't go on it very often, but it's funny to laugh at weird things people think. Okay, the black one needs an extra helix. No problem. We can fit that in. Oh, hang on. They're actually perfectly synchronized again. I think the black one's behind now, though. Yeah. You see, it's kind of difficult to make them line up, but they don't have to be exactly lined up here. How gay are you? I define a line. So that's straight, right? I mean, there are also things like I'm straight, but I can still tell when a man is attractive. That doesn't mean I'm gay. But there are people who like are afraid to say that another man is attractive just because they'll be like, ooh, that makes me gay. I'm like, no, but you know, I can tell when you know, someone I know looks good or someone online looks good. But that's in a very different way than I would think, you know, a woman looks good. Okay, if we do this... Oh, hang on, what if we make them interlock loops? One of the most depressing things I read online is the genre of takes under the banner are the straights. Okay. Yeah, on one hand, I'm like, alright, you know, it's just a Reddit thing, and... You know, Reddit is kind of a weird place, and you know, you're a bit online too much if you read too much into that. And I think I kind of do myself, but... And, you know, think about myself. But on the other hand, those are real things that are posted online. That LGBT people see. So, it is a real thing that impacts people. And yeah, I'm kind of privileged that I don't need to be bothered by that. Personally, at least. There we go. Interlocking loopies, baby. Doesn't fizz. Crosses the middle line. It does? Oh, snap, it does. I thought it stayed clear of it. You're right. Thank you very much. And I'll just make this like that, man. Oh, oops. That's wrong. There we go. It is not a terribly productive park. It's year 2 and we don't even have 500 guests. I mean, I kind of see how people fill these kinds of parks if they just build massive coasters like this and not much else. Okay, the synchronization works. How about we make this do... Did it make this? It does. Good. Can I... Yeah, I can click on that sliver. Okay, so now they're both on 3 inversions. That kind of doesn't fit. No problem. We'll just... do this. And actually, well, if we stay banked for a little bit. Oh, that comes out perfectly. Okay, yeah, they're not really synchronized anymore, so let's resynchronize them. There we go. Let's have a little look how they go. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, this one's ahead slightly. We'll just make it take like one of those hills. And the other one can take a lower hill. There, I already have them on synchronized meridian. Ooh, look at that. That was good. Okay, I'm now going to do that on... Now I'm going to replicate these coasters on this side. And I am undoubtedly gonna make at least one mistake somewhere. I've already made one mistake. The yellow one is not in the right spot. Should be there. Hang on. That one... There's already something wrong here. Oh, I did an inline twist and not a barrel roll. That's why the heights were wrong. Yeah, you were right, DML fan. Okay, let's see. It went straight for a bit here. You know what? I'm just gonna... Oh god, that... Why do we have that bloody plane? Okay, just gonna do that. That should help me keep me in check. We're gonna go straight on. And then... Yeah, that looks right. Okay, that just about fits. With the black coaster there. And then we go like that. And you know, here we can see that it matches up, so that makes it kind of easy to be sure, like, yeah, that's correct. And then we go looping to the left. This one needs to go to the right because it's mirrored. Then a small half loop. Corkscrew. Corkscrew. Another small half loop. And we'll immediately go that way. We'll go up to 6 meters. Okay, that's where I need to make things different. We'll just get down to 3, just so we can stay above this. So I'll change that a little bit there as well. Okay, time to build this side. Yeah, some wooden coasters are really rough. I mean, I've ridden the Robin Hood in Six Flags. Well, it used to be Six Flags Holland, but in the Walibi World. That one was kind of rough. Not that rough, but, you know. That one's already a little bit rough, then some must be really terrible. Okay, we go down all the way. Okay, then we do that and that. Helix. Yes. Okay, we'll just make it like do that. You know, this should be accurate enough. Surprisingly, these are still going in sync. I guess that's because they're crashing or finishing the ride very close together, which means that they stay in sync. Because they spawn together close enough that the synchronization kicks in again. Or something like that, I don't know. Okay, this is where we are right now. Let's build the other side first. Because that one's got that kind of stuff in the way. Okay, yellow's got to be on the inside. Okay, time for brakes. And then we can do that. And we'll make that break here. A little bit lighter. Well, actually, way too light compared to this one. So we'll just do the same. Make that one break here as well. And actually make it go a little bit slower. And then we'll do the other one. And then that should be one epic non-binary coaster. Took a long time to build. But it's all worth it. Yeah, this is right. Condor at Walibi Holland is really rough. I mean, didn't they get new trains? Because, yeah, it was really rough, but I heard they got new trains, in which case it shouldn't be that rough anymore. But I haven't been on those, so can't guarantee anything. I never rode the old trains. You already think it's rough with the new ones? Then either there wasn't much improvement, or you would really bloody hate the old ones. Now, I hope I didn't make any of these too intense. I don't think I did. It feels like I've built a lot, right? But a lot of it, you know, is on different coasters, so compared to the old ones, the new trains are smooth, but it's still rough. Okay. Right. I think it's time to put them to the test, literally. Okay, we'll call it the translator. Okay, that's nice. Alright. So, yellow and white are slightly less well synchronized. Because, of course, the yellow... The middle two tracks are exactly the same. They're just mirrored. But the yellow and black tracks are slightly different. But that's fine. You know, they're close enough. And they're slightly different because, you know, they have to kind of go next to each other like this. So, that's a hell of a coaster that we just built. That cost a lot of money as well. So 26 plus 10 plus 8 is 44, plus 16 is 60, plus 15, 75,000 roughly. Now, what are the stats? Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. The top left and the bottom right are the outer ones. Look at these stats, baby. Wait, are they the outer ones? No, the inner ones, actually. The outer ones have a higher excitement rating. You could name them NB. I think I prefer non-binary. Because that makes the coasters actually have a little bit of an actual name. Alright, so we'll call this one... Wait a minute, why are they not synchronized? Would scenery give them almost 10 excitement? Okay, we could get there. Non-binary. Spark is gay as fuck, hell yeah. It absolutely is. Okay, now let's see if we can sneak in some... Okay, that doesn't quite work. Can't quite put some head chopper bonus there. What we can do is have these two go like that. Because that's a bonus. Okay, I kind of want to have like a path around here. So we can mirror the sides. And, you know, we can go under here. And what we can also do, you know, to give people a nice view. Oh, for that I think we need to have this one more to the side. Yeah, there's one that doesn't have a head chopper or a synchronization. Need to turn that on. There we go. Nice little head chopper for everyone. Under the guise of a viewing platform. Yeah, this one has no synchronization. That one has no synchronization. Okay, now they all have synchronization. That should work. Hang on, I kind of want to do this for all of them, so I should curl the queue line here. Should do that there as well. Like that. Would they wait until they have the same amount before going? For a certain load? Nah, I mean, if one's not popular, you don't really want to wait. They'll be less synchronized. Because that's just the way that works. But that's fine. Okay, you need to move over one. Like that. Ah, I did that all wrong. Oh, drink some water. Also, kick a coast type for me to build. I'll do that after I finish this. Hang on, what was that? What was picked? Log flume or river rapids, name it gender fluid. Coming up after we're done with this. Okay, and then we can... Oops, one too far. Not far enough. Are these queue lines roughly the same length? Yeah, I think they are. Okay. And really simple exit lines. And we can open it. Kind of looks cool with all these queue lines. Honestly, I kind of want them a different color. I'm gonna make them blue because we're not using blue. Hang on, cutaway view. That makes things a lot easier. You know, no coaster here is blue. So that's why I kind of want to make the queue lines blue. White. Ah, that's why I went wrong. Alright. Make a drink stall a self-gender fluid. I mean, if you have a sperm sample and filter it, you know, the sperm cells with the X chromosome and the one with the Y chromosome, then you have male fluid and female fluid. That's gender fluid. I mean, it's just a stupid joke. Isn't that possible, though? If you do IVF, can you choose the gender of your baby, or can't you? I have no idea. I'm just gonna make these trains a slightly darker shade. Okay, a slightly darker shade of black is gonna be it's gonna be impossible. Alright, I'll stay to the original shade then. I mean, I could go for the void color, I guess. Actually, I think the darker ones look better on this. Okay. No longer a darker shade. I think these look fine. How much can we charge for this? 1860. I mean, these do have to give us a lot of money. I see a yellow queue. Oh, damn, you're right. It'll be on the other side as well. We couldn't see it with a cutaway view. Could you do black track and grey trains maybe on the last one? Yeah, I think it looks fine like this. Grey trains don't look that good either, anyway. I already kind of had grey trains for the white one before I changed it back. Alright, so this is our big fat non-binary coaster. Yeah, the trains are not that synchronized anymore because different guest weights. That's fine, there's nothing we can do about that. They're still synchronized enough that they're doing the loop synchronized. Wait until full. We could do that, but I don't think it's necessary. Oh, snappers. Why is no one watering them? Well, we have 10 handy, man. That was the saddest rainbow I have ever seen until they all got watered right now. Just disable wilting. Yeah, these kind of got wilted too. How are they all wilted? Like, where were my handyman? Yeah, I'm just gonna disable plant withering. Thank you for the prime sub. Maya Larin. Any drink sold to Gatorade? Got late, got paid, Gatorade. Alright, time for the gender fluid log flume. I like log flumes better than river rapids. I think river rapids are chunky. Also, we could really use path piece there. And one there. Glass spheres? You're not thinking big enough, Cat and Heinz. Now, we usually use 3D cinemas for that. Actually, let's make it reverse direction. Because I think that kind of fits the theme. Why does the fact that you already have a construction plan for that idea not surprise me? Well, first off, I didn't really. I'm kind of winging it. Secondly, I kind of already built a log flume in a gay park. Okay, granted, it was an asexual one called You Won't Get Me Wet, which is still one of my proudest moments ever in terms of right naming. And not a gender fluid one, but I've still done it before. Okay, yeah, I'll go too fast for that one. Solid yoke. Yeah, the yokes here will be less solid. Because they're liquid. Alright, gotta look up the gender fluid flag in a minute, because I don't know it by heart. Open up. Alright, let's have a look. Gender fluid flag. Okay, so it's pink, white, purple, black, blue. We're missing a color. No problem, no problem, no problem. Hang on, so pink, white, purple, black, blue. Okay, if we make... How many cars do we have? 25. That's not a good number. I need 24. Technically the seats are black. Ooh, that's a good one. I wasn't even thinking of that. I kind of just wanted to, you know, use all the different vehicle colors. So we can make both one. Okay, so what kind of pink was it? Okay, kind of a pastel, well, kind of like a slightly baby pink. Yeah, this one will do fine. And then the other color was roughly like that. Yeah, it's a bit, nah, it's a bit more bright purple. So, we'll go pink and purple, and then indeed... Oh, hang on, now we're missing the blue. We'll go blue on that then. The black will be the inside of the boat. That's a really good idea. Using the inside of the boat. Wait, am I using the same pink here? Yeah. And it also needs to be purple again. Gotta make sure I'm consistent in my colors and stuff. Yeah, purple for even, pink for odd. You know, in Dutch we don't have a specific word for the term odd for odd numbers. We just have uneven. Or even and uneven. Why odd anyway? Like what's like odd? I assume it's gotta have some kind of older meaning than... Like, it's gotta come from something else, right? Because who thought, like, ooh, 2, that's a normal number. 1 and 3, nah, weird fellas, I'll call them odd. Yeah, I could have done it quicker, Eva Bob, but we're almost done. In German, it's also gerade for even and ungerade for odd numbers. I didn't know that. That makes sense. I mean, the word's different, but the way it kind of works is similar. And German is kind of similar to Dutch. Ah, the one is the odd one out when you divide by 2 for odd numbers. Maybe. Why are odd numbers called odd? No, not off. Odd. Let's see what they say here. Oh, this is very much a children's learning website. Okay, this is Quora. Okay, that does indeed say that about the odd one out. So odd numbers are gay. Maybe. Hang on. 3 in a row. Hang on. Boat. 15 got the wrong color. There we go. Much better. I think it's time to advertise a bit. Look at this though. From 3,000 to 12,000 of ride ticket profit in a month. Also, ride ticket profit is kind of currently haunting me. Kind of my Achilles heel at the moment. Not in this park though. Okay, we got the ads going. I was thinking of something else I wanted to do. Right. Cash machines. Of course. Was that? No, that wasn't used. We'll just make it symmetrical while also adding a cash machine there. Do you have enough shit boxes? I have 1. I can build another 1 right there. Yeah, let's just build like more stalls here. I like the hot dog stall. You know why I like the hot dog stall quite a lot? Because it doesn't produce trash, but it still looks like a substantial, proper food stall, right? You can have others that don't produce trash, but it's others like donut stall, and it's like, You can't sustain a theme park on donuts. I mean, in Roller Coaster Tycoon you can, but... hot dog feels like, you know, it's a proper food. You know, it's a proper lunch. And it also produces no trash. Unlike, for example, the hamburger bar, which does produce trash. Chicken stands are the worst for trash. Are they? Or do you just notice it more because they're bright purple? Yeah, the donut doesn't produce trash. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Because you don't need anything to eat a donut with. I mean, usually they're served in like a napkin or something, but you don't technically need it. But, you know, a hamburger, I guess, comes in a box. No drinks. What do you mean, no drinks? There's a lemonade stall and a lemonade supplier right next to it. Oh, Carrie already noticed that. I just noticed it now. It wasn't on purpose. And yeah, all the drink stalls produce trash, which... yeah, I just realized. Maybe I realized back then as well, but I was kind of, you know, in a video, I think it was my park rating video, park rating explained, I was kind of like, okay, so these food stalls don't produce trash, but no drink stalls do. And I remember trying all the drink stalls to see if they produce trash, and they all did. And I was a bit like, that's unfortunate, that's a bit weird, but it makes total sense. You can't serve a drink without... like, it needs some kind of holder. And I think I made that point in the video as well, now that I think about it. I would never consider buying anything less than a bag of donuts. I mean... depends on how big the donut is, right? Hang on. We should open this. What shall we call it? What's a good name for a gender fluid log flume? Gender bender. You know what was a real gender bender? Female bender in Futurama. Going with the flow. Oh, I like that. Thought they said the name of the gender fluid. Wait, that was already... no, that was Gatorade. Just gender fluid themed. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Water style, baby. They should generate tons of money as well. We were charging $13.40 for it. There has to be a period joke in there somewhere. Hang on. This boat is red. There's your period joke. Make it dark red. I guess that's a more accurate color. Or, if we're to believe commercials, blue. You know, every time somewhere, you know, a woman somewhere online or something rightfully complains about her period, I'm thankful that I don't have those. No benchwarmer plugin. I don't like... I'm not very much a fan of the look of something on every tile. And I kind of like placing them myself, you know? The Family Guy joke where Cohort close to the government and on TV they're watching just yelling, no, make it blue, make it blue. That's a good one. Which color balloon has sold the most? I mean, I'm guessing pink and red. And I'm guessing pink, though, because that was for a long time, you know, kind of close to the only other big right in the park. So the numbered 1 through 7, left to right. Total customers. So yeah, 7 got the most, followed very closely by 1. No, I mean, yeah, kind of even. Then 2 and 6, then 3 and 5, and then 4. So it very much goes like the outer ones the most, then the second outer ones, then the third outer ones, and then the middle one. That's very nice. It follows exactly the pattern you'd expect. Although, you know, 4 to 2 are like 63 to 81, which is, you know, all very close together. But then over 300 for the outer two ones. Yeah, it's kind of like a reverse normal distribution. You filled quote 778. Wait, I just did? No. That's with a blue balloon. I can't have a blue balloon in my park. I don't know what that was about. It's a long time ago. I kind of wish guests actually had favorite colors of foods just for an added dynamic. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Alright. Hang on, what are the excitements of this now? 9.82, 9.51. I kind of want to get them to 10. So we kind of just build a big lake. Gotta be sure I don't spend all my money on that. You know, some lake and some trees and stuff. That should be enough. To get us to 10. Drown a guest with a blue balloon. Hang on, I'm first gonna finish the lake. For reasons. That's not blue. That's blue. You gon' die, bitch! Hey, where's your balloon gone? Does a balloon disappear if it hits a track? Hang on, I want to try that again. Let's do it where the track is a little bit higher. Hang on, I need to drown like there. Yeah, balloons pop against track. That is so cool. I never knew that. Wow. That is very, very cool. It's one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. Such a neat little detail. And it doesn't happen very often. Like, how often do you drown a guest? Under a track. Okay, I need some money. Okay, we got 27k now. Yeah, a quick little forest. Let's see what we're at. Non-arena buy. Okay, that's better. 9.93, 9.98, 10.00, 9.70. Not as high as I expected. We're not quite there yet. Okay, I think one of the bonuses is because we don't have any scenery near the station. What if we just kind of... spam bushes. 10:02. 10:35. 10:30. 10:25. Yay! They're all above 10. We're gonna be so rich from these. I mean, look at this. All the way back to the start, well, almost the start, second month. 42, 480, 3,000, you know, 3,200, 2,800, 3,300, 33, 26, 25, 26, 25, 31, 100 and 2,800, or 12,800, 14,000, 23,000, 27,000. It's ridiculous. Oh, look at them all walking, that's satisfying. Absolutely ridiculous how profitable these rides are. And look at our weekly profit. Goes up and down a little bit because I did expensive things, but yeah, we had 5,000 here, and before that we didn't even hit 1,000. We only hit 1,000 for the first time here. Suddenly we also had to have a lot of guests. That kind of also just went up suddenly. So that worked well. This park's cardiologist must be very concerned. These coasters don't seem too extreme. I mean, you kind of got these unbanked things, but you know, you kind of got to think, you know, you kind of got to be banked in real life, but you can't do that. If you want to make a banked S-bend, you can't make them this not wide. And other than that, yeah, I think I've done a fairly good job. Or was it just a joke about it being very exciting and people getting overexcited and I'm not getting the joke and I'm done? It's amazing how placing a few trees make a coaster look so much better. I know, right? It just works very well. We're gonna go a very big cluster of these. What are these actually? Scott's pine tree. Alright. I had no idea. Oh, the profit graph looks like a heart monitor screen. It's like, there was some joke in there and I didn't get it. Okay, what don't we have yet? Okay, I want gay slides. Spiral slide. I did those in Trinity Islands and I liked the way they looked. You know, I mean the colors for the flag for gay men specifically, which is very pretty. Okay, let me check the exact colors. Okay, it kind of goes from like... Yeah, that's very dark. That's too dark. We'll start there. Transportation, I like that. That's a good pun. I might make one like that. And hang on, we went then. Yeah, blue and a darker blue. Isn't this lovely? Is there a way we can spell the word dudes or men or something like that? A 5-letter word with 5 different letters. That signifies men in some way. Because I did that for the girls' Ferris wheels with the lesbian flag in my Trinity Islands. Males, gents. I like gents. Males feels it works and it's obvious, so I get it, but it feels a little clinical. There we go. Gents. Very gentle. Oh, hang on, and then on the other side we can do the girls. Except we can't do girls. Because 2 of those letters are already taken. Hang on, I can just add a space. They'll still look pretty much the same. In fact, I think there are even 0 with space characters. Oh yeah, I kind of read it the wrong way around, didn't I? Okay, I can't rename that one G. Because that one needs to be S. That one needs to be T. The middle one's fine. Just add more like they're spelled like roommates. Would you believe it? They were roommates. Okay, hang on. I had a list of characters. Let's see if I can find it. Because I have for a screenshot. Just for the video about... let's see. Somewhere I had a full list. Oh, here we go. Found it. Okay, I think there are some kind of 0 with space characters in here. I think if I remember correctly, this was one. Just do a dash now, but that one looks slightly different. No, that one can be rendered normally. Because I tried some of these and they kind of weren't rendered and they just functioned as 0 with spaces. But that was in vanilla. Maybe it's different in open. I think it was might have been these. No, these are all rendered. Hang on. If I go to Gymnasiast, because he linked me a thing that I used. There we go. It's this. Problem is, if we use like these like characters, like 91, 92 and such, they don't really work. But they're not recognized as unique names. So we need like one of the characters that does work, but is kind of used as a 0 with character. Because I made this list of recognized characters, so that I had, so that I could, you know, calculate how many different merry-go-round names there were possible. Okay, so I think this one kind of works as a 0 with, but oh, that does work. Wait, it's not in the middle at all. That's a tab that I got right now. Hang on, if we open that, what does that look like? Whoa! I pasted it in one character. What? How did that happen? It's an AE, it's an OE, it's... I don't know, and it's a theta? Or maybe it's trying... I think there's a theta on the end. I don't know what that third one is. It's like the big double S from like Germany. Whatever the hell that's called in English, I forget. And we call it a ringel S in Dutch. Oh, the crossed O. Oh, duh. Oh yeah, uppercase, lowercase, A, E, and crossed O, obviously. Okay, I'll just put a space behind it. There we go. Yeah, looks close enough. So we don't need it here. Don't need it here either. We do need it at the very end. Or... no, we can't use the same name twice. Thank you for the 18 months, NLL. Whoopsie. Unpronounceable looks too confusing for me. I mean, it was too confusing for me. And some people say I am somewhat intolerant. But even with my intolerance, it's still not enough. Okay, now time to make these spiral slides lesbian as fuck. Oh god, that looks from this angle not that great. So it's too dark and doesn't... a little bit more variation might look better. I mean, it kind of works here, but with the darker ones that doesn't work so well. Gotta run and get some work done, but it has been fun. I may tune it back on if I feel like I can multitask. Alright, have fun, good luck. And then we go pink and darker pink. There we go. I like that they both have white in the middle. Works well. And then, you know, they got one color on one side and another color, both, you know, increasing in intensity as it gets further from the middle on the other side. So yeah, there's some very nice flags and they work well together. Floors are not synced. Well, they are. It's just that they have a little bit different weight. So, yeah, they don't accelerate evenly. Even though they all seem full. But yeah, guests are not always the same weight. Also, yeah, they might sometimes not be exactly synced because it's a complicated thing. But you see, they don't have station brakes are slightly inconsistent. So if like a coaster goes around once and then like gets in there again, it might be in a slightly different position than the one next to it. So even if they depart at the same time, if they're in an ever slightly different position, which you can't see when they're standing still, but you know, it might result when they're going fast in a little bit of a discrepancy. Oh, you meant the floors. Wait, the floors have colors? Oh, I forgot about that. Why did I like halfway decide to forget about the colors of the floors? Well, not just halfway, I forgot about it with two of them. My ex thought the sunset flag was ugly. Sunset flag? Is that a lesbian flag? Also, I can't want the hill to have 10 entrances. Canvas stand. The flags of Tibet and Arizona are kind of sunset flags. They have a sunset of the flag. Well, maybe Arizona not so much, but I believe Tibet definitely had. With those kind of, you know, there's outward going stripes. Looks very nice, both flags. In fact, I think Arizona might be my favorite US state flag. It's absolutely phenomenal. I feel like I've gotten so much less done in this live stream than I did in a similar amount of time playing Trinity Islands. But that's because I spent a very long time on this roller coaster. I didn't really have a single one in that Trinity Islands. Also, I feel like I gotta entertain you guys here, which I did not have to do in Trinity Islands. I could just shut up and build there. The new Utah flag is so good. I guess it's good. It's not as good as the new Mississippi flag, though. So, this is the new Utah flag, and this is the old one. Next to it's the new one. Some people, and I see what they mean, and I kind of agree with it, think the new Utah flag looks a bit too much if someone made like a cool design in like Excel. Here they're above each other. You know, it's miles better than the one below it, sure. But it's, you know, it's got a lot of weird angles that you don't really see in other flags much. And this whole mountain thing. I don't understand why there's a beehive in it. I mean, that's kind of similar symbolism thing for Utah, because Utah is big on beehives or whatever. I mean, that's the best thing about the flag. If we look at Mississippi flag, I love this one. I mean, I don't like the words "In God We Trust," but you know, ignoring that, you know, just assume there are more stars there. I absolutely love this design. Because at least looks good. And the thing in the middle is not, you know, it's not as easy to draw as, like, the beehive. It's not as, like, geometric and stuff, but I like the way it looks a lot better. This flag, I mean, the symbolism is not so great. Well, yes, you know, terrible. But also, who put the bloody white lines around the square Confederate flag? That's just terrible flag design. Like, just... like, make it all line up. It's just bad flag design anyway. You mean this variant? Yeah, but this one is too... this one looks so much better to me. I mean, really, the only difference is, I guess, you know, there's no "In God We Trust," which is an improvement. There's also no gold star at the top, but it's mainly the flower. The flower here looks like it was designed because what this is basically, it's one petal and then 6 more identical petals. It's very much designed in some graphical design software. This one just looks good. And this is still drawable. I mean, not exactly, sure. But, you know, a child can still draw this. Some petals with a yellow dot in the middle, close enough. This flag looks better than the current one. So you prefer the flat design over this more 3D-ish design. I mean, I guess fair enough. We all have our own tastes. I just don't agree. Wasn't there also Minnesota that got a new flag? Is this Minnesota's new flag? This is the old one. The very weird blue, right? And I think this one was gonna be it, but then it turned into this one. Something like that. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it's better. It's better than the seal on blue, of course. But I'm not really a fan of it. Then again, if it was, you know, an iconic flag, let's say this was the flag of Canada, and it would have been for 100 years, then maybe I would have liked it. Who knows? Maryland. I like the I liken this like the Maryland flag. Because it's ugly as hell. But it's also kind of iconic. And at least it's kind of flag. It's kind of designed like a flag. It's more a bit like a... It is more a design you would put on a shield than on a flag, I guess. But still, it's better than a lot of others. CGP Grey has done a lot of videos on flags, and I know he likes the new Mexico flag a lot. I don't. I think this one feels like a corporate logo. I mean, it's not necessarily terrible. I just don't really like it. And I don't think it's the best in any shape, way, or form. Arizona flag, on the other hand. It's not perfect. The orange blends a little bit too much in with the red. But it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So is the Tibet flag. It's a bit complicated with the things. But that you know, flags can be a bit complicated because you have those kind of like the flag rules, right? Do we have like a nice infographic? Flag design rules. Yeah, there you go. You got your 5 principles. Keep it simple, use meaningful symbolism, use 2 to 3 basic colors, no lettering or seals, be distinctive or be related. I mean, they're a good start, but they're definitely not perfect. Lots of great flags use 4 colors. I mean, yeah, these are all, you know, quite busy and seals. But, you know, like California flag. It says California on it, which is not, you know, doesn't seem perfect, but it kind of works. You know, this kind of works. Yeah, South Africa has 4 or 6. Also, you know, like the Philippines flag. That's 4 colors. There's literally nothing wrong with this flag. 4 colors is used very often and it works perfectly well. I believe Tanzania might also be 4 colors. Yeah, 4 colors. Works perfect. New Californian Republic. Oh, that was still on the... No, that looks ugly. The light blue is rare, I think. I mean, that's Luxembourg. Yeah, Luxembourg, Tanzania, Palau, Kazakhstan. There are a few flags with light blue. Okay, there, oh yeah, Micronesia, then Somalia, Argentina. They're kind of like a different light blue, of course. Then again, there are an infinite amount of colors. Nepal. Oh, controversial opinion. I don't like Nepal's flag. I don't think it's the worst flag in the world, not even close. But I don't like Nepal's flag. This is not it's not a triangle contest, it's a flag contest. Is that controversial? I mean, online I've seen lots of people like Nepal's flag because it's mathematical, it's unique, it's fun, it's quirky. And I don't actively dislike it, but it's like... For example, Nepal's flag is annoying if you have any kind of thing with flags, right? For example... hang on. I need to not be in incognito for this. I mean, it kind of can work. For example... We go to this. This is a project of mine. And if we look at this, there are flags, right? Flags everywhere. And I have a whole list of flags and countries here. And this doesn't really work well if the flags are non-rectangular. They're all exactly the same aspect ratio, 3:2. Problem is, if you get, you know, the size of the flag is currently limited by the width of the column. Because if I make... I can't change it here, but yeah, if I make the column wider, the flags get taller. Problem is, if you get a square flag, like Switzerland. Because that would not be as wide, so it would be taller and it would be ugly when you put them below each other. But you can easily extend Switzerland into a rectangular flag. As I've done here. I've not really done it myself, I just found one. They're not an icon, they're images. Which kind of works a bit weird in Sheet, but I don't know, I got it to work, so it works well enough. You can't do that with the Nepal flag. I mean, look at that. This is, you know, about a 3x2. I mean, yeah, 60 by 90 centimeters. It doesn't work. You can't make it rectangular. Can't you set the image size exactly? Maybe. I don't know. Hang on. Let me go to a non... Okay, so this is just me logged in so I can actually change things. I mean, if I make this wider, they become taller until they're as tall as the cell. Some of these are very high resolution images, by the way. The Brazil one is like 5,000 pixels tall, the one I have saved on my computer. I all found them on like Wikimedia Commons. People all made these. These works kind of weird, right? Because, for example, if I have Norway, I copy that, then I delete it, and then I paste it. That works. However, if I copy this, the flag, I delete it, I paste it, we get nothing. With these images, it kind of pastes it directly from the other image. And if it can't find that, now it won't work. Because, you know, if I just copy it, yeah, that works fine. It's kind of weird how that works with these images. It also means that, for example, if I would copy this, and then we, I don't know, take, like, I don't know, like track records, whatever, and we paste it here, we don't get a flag. Because the flag isn't copied with it. It can't, because it can't find the reference. It's pointing to something that doesn't exist. But if we, you know, copy something within the same sheet, it works fine. Because it can find the reference. So it's a bit annoying. You know what was very annoying? At first, I used flags from kind of a website. I had a link that did the image. And then, you know, I had a link here. And then I had, like, next to it was kind of a command for turning a link that linked to an image into an image in Excel. And then I just did, you know, like that. And then, like, copied that without formatting. So it would be, like, only the image. The problem is, apparently, every single copy of my flags in my lists of speed skating statistics, which is what this is, was still referenced to that old, to the website. And then the website went down. All my flags, thousands of flags in these lists, disappeared. I had to repaste thousands of flags. It was at that point that I made my own flag database. These are uploaded directly from my computer. And they can't disappear because, like, this is the original. So it's not like they're not linked to anything because I uploaded them directly from my computer. And even, you know, on my phone, my laptop, which doesn't have those flags, I can still see them. So it's fine now. They can't disappear anymore. Yeah, this rant is all because I don't like the Nepal flag because it's not square. Yeah, we kind of got on flags because, you know, queer park. You know, you talk a lot about gay flags. And we started to talk about other flags. I like Alabama's flag. It contains clear instructions for those considering going there. Yeah. Very true. Just a big cross. Right. Ugh. I had a big muscle ache, by the way. It was so big, so bad, because I had sports and swam on Thursday, and after that I got a very big muscle ache, and it was so bad that yesterday, so 2 days after I had the sports, I couldn't use like the full motion of my arms, because I had it in like my biceps, and I both couldn't stretch them. So I had to like lean into stuff a lot more to be able to reach stuff, because I couldn't stretch my arms, because it would hurt a lot. But I also couldn't completely, like, fold it up. So, for example, usually you don't think about the way that you do lots of little things. But I had to think about that now, because, for example, when I went to the grocery store and I put my bag down to put stuff in it, apparently I first unhook one arm and then use like the other arm, my right arm, to take it from my right shoulder. But to get to my shoulder, I would have to like fold my arm all the way double. Like, try it. Put your right hand on your right shoulder. You have to fold your arm in two. But I couldn't do that. So I had to kind of find other ways to do stuff that was normally very easy. Which is kind of interesting to think about. It's, I mean, for me it was like half a day, roughly, of like being limited like that. Maybe a day. It's not. It wasn't really a big deal. But it kind of makes you think about, you know, if you're properly handicapped for a while for whatever reason, it's gonna be annoying as hell. Also, I kind of want to make an announcement. Because some of you might have been wondering about this. It's not necessarily a nice thing. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Because Slime hasn't been here in the chat for a while, right? Now, first off, he is okay, sort of. But we've been missing him. And that's because he's been in a bad car crash. Over a month ago already. And he's in the hospital. He's broken his pelvis and got some kind of head injury. And you know, he's gonna recover. You know, we've been in contact with him. So yeah, he's not fine, but he's he's stable. He's gonna recover. But that's why he's not been online. And I did ask if he was okay with me sharing it. You know, people asked about it before, you know, where is he? And, you know, for a while I didn't know either. Because he was out of consciousness for a while. But, you know, he got in contact with us after we asked him, you know, are you alright? And then we heard what happened, and yeah, we kind of suspected that something had happened, because he's not really the type. I was kind of just hoping that he was just doing some kind of social media detox, as people sometimes do, but yeah, it's not a nice thing that happened, but you know, he'll recover and he'll be back. So that you know, if you're wondering where Slime McAwesome is, currently not doing so awesome. In the hospital, recovering from a car crash. And I thought, you know, you should know that. But yeah, I'll send him your well wishes. On that note, let's add another flag. How about... Yeah, we've talked all about bisexual, but we don't have a bisexual flag here yet. Okay, I don't really want to do it with dodgems, because the colors on the dodgems look always a bit dodgy. Ooh, how about 3D cinema? Normal entrance, please. Where's the normal one? Plane. Yeah, those things kind of happen, because, you know, someone is not online for a while, and at first it's like, you know, they got life too. And then you're wondering what happened. And, you know, I'm very thankful that, well, first of that he's alright. Of not alright, but, you know, that he's recovering and not in any kind of danger for his life. But also very thankful that we know. Because just the fact that we know, you know, what's going on and, you know, that he's relatively fine is very nice to know. Okay, so we gotta go with like a dark pink first here. Okay, so no, hang on. If I've made this a lesbian flag, that would be weird because it's balls, but it's a bisexual flag. That still works. In the middle, they got kind of like a purple and then a blue. Yeah, uncertainty can be destructive. You could call it boobs for a lesbian flag. Yeah, true. 3 boobs though, you don't see that very often on people. In fact, I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen pictures, but I don't know online, but I don't know if they're ever real. Because it's not that difficult to Photoshop that, I assume. I don't have any experience in that. I saw 3 boobs in the movie Total Recall. Yeah, but 3 boobs on 1 person? Yeah, only count if it's on 1 person. Yes. I mean, was it a special effect or was it actual a person with 3 boobies? It's a well-known documentary. Not well-known enough for me, I guess. Okay, what shall we name these? It's the bisexual flag. B-oobs. The balls of unity. Yeah, we got 3 right. Ball 1, ball 2, ball 3. That's my favorite one so far. Biosexual dome. Fuck it, that's better. That's really good. I'll just number them. Oh, they're kind of synchronized as well. Make a coaster in the name of Slime, possibly salmon pink. Hell yeah, we shall make a salmon pink coaster in the name of Slime. Not a wooden coaster, because that would be kind of ugly. How about a nice corkscrew coaster? Build a heart slime. Yeah, that's even better. A heart slime. He loves his heart slimes. Hang on, we gotta cheat that in. Do we? Yeah, we do. I don't care. I may potentially visit him in hospital, but he's not feeling well enough for any of that yet. So if that happens, it'll happen when he's up for it. Okay, time for an upper transfer. The Mac Awesome rolls. I was just thinking of naming it Heartsline. Send this part to the stream of him. I'm sending a video. Sending an image is easier. I'm just gonna... I was already planning on just sending an image of this. Heartsline McAwesome rolls. Okay, that is a good name. Do I hear... Okay, it just got fixed, right? Didn't it? Yeah, 1 minute control failure. I heard it go out of control. What's Line and what happened to him? He's in the hospital for, unfortunately, a car crash. And he is... was one of the most active users here in the chat. Long-time viewer, long-time community member. And he disappeared. Until he reappeared somewhere else later to let us know that, you know, what happened. Alrighty. A little bit faster chain lift. Salmon pink, and we'll name it Heartsline McAwesome rolls. There we go. He was the person that made dirty jokes. Wait. The only one? There's more than one. It's pretty much all of us. It's not the only one. 504-816-540. It's actually a fairly low intensity rating. Less gender rolls, more Heartsline rolls, baby. Yeah, woo! Alright, and with that kind of positive note, I will end the stream. Let's see who we can raid. Ooh, someone called Megamem3. Seems like a VTuber. Well, that's fun. Alright, we had a beautiful gay as fuck park here. With some very nice non-binary coasters. Some gay, trans flags, pansexual merry-go-rounds, gender fluid, log flume, gay and lesbian slides. Oh, and bisexual balls. Oh, and I guess an agender roller coaster, looping coaster. Forgot about that one. And of course the Heartsline. Alright, let's raid Megamem3, say hello to them with our classic raid message. And I'll see you there. And I'll see you again on Wednesday. Have a good week. Bye bye.